traditional kickball field is much like a baseball, softball, and t-ball field. If you take a look, there's home plate, first base, second base, third base, and even a pitcher's mound. We, however, do not have a field. We have a court. So now let's switch over to our kickball court. If you take a look, the batting team will be up against the wall. The home team will be in the field, and their job in this game of looping kickball is to retrieve all the balls and put them in the basket. If you take a look at this field, there is a basket full of balls in the middle at the pitcher mound. There is a kicking plate. That is where you must kick from. There is also a scoring plate, which is the orange plate. That is where you have to run to home plate to actually get a score for your team. Just like in regular kickball, after you kick it, you must run to first base. But in this game, it's different. You continue to run. Go to first base, run to second without stopping, all the way there. Once you get to second base, please stay in the blue lines, in our running lines. Go to third base. Keep running. Go to third base. Once you are at third base, you're going to turn the corner. And as I mentioned before, instead of touching the kicking plate, the regular home plate, please run and touch the scoring plate. After that, go behind your team to not interfere with the person kicking. Now, if you take a look at this scene, there are some of the balls scattered out in the field. In looping kickball, the home team must retrieve the balls and put them in the basket before the batter kicks again, before the pitcher rolls the ball. You have to retrieve the balls and run as fast as you can and put them in the basket. If there are no balls in the basket and there is someone on the plate waiting to kick, the kicking team scores, the visitor's team scores. That is how you can score in this game of looping kickball. All right, let's take a look at some live action. You'll see the batters are up against the wall. That's the visitor team to start out with. Home team in the field. They're spread out so they can retrieve the balls as fast as they can. There is the orange scoring plate. That's what you must touch. Remember, after you touch the plate, go behind the people kicking. You want your team to go as fast as possible. Notice how the batters are kicking, and then the next person's up, and they're kicking. As soon as they kick, no matter if it's foul or not, they run to first base. Now, you see that most of my batters are going behind their teammates kicking. That helps them out. That makes your team go as fast as possible. You're about to see one student go in front, and he is slowing his team up. He went in front. Now, this was the first time we've ever played this. There's going to be mistakes, and it's okay. I'm just trying to point out everything to help your team be the most successful. Notice that the batters are just running all the way around, touching that home plate, touching the scoring plate. Oh, once again, someone went in front, but once again, it's their first time. The object for your team, if you are batting, go as fast as possible to make sure there are no balls. The team cannot retrieve those balls in time to put them in the basket. One strategy you can use to try to get the balls out of the home team's way and get them away from them is to kick far off. Kick far and high. Try to get them away from the defense out in the field. Now remember, you run whether it's a foul ball or not. There will be a case where if someone misses the ball, it's okay. It's just going to slow your team up. Now, we're going to watch this student. He was actually the last batter. He's our example. He's going to kick, and I wanted to show you him running the bases. He went to first. He keeps going. He is not stopping. Second. Look where the bases are. Third, and all the way scoring plate and behind the person kicking. All right, we have a new group going. Same thing's happening. They're kicking. Oh, see, this is one of those instances. If they miss the ball, it's okay. It's going to happen. We're going to put the ball in front of you, and they're going to kick it from there. Now, the only problem with this, you don't want this to happen because it slows your team up. But notice the other team, they keep going. Uh-oh. Try to remember your place when you go. Run, run, run. Run to first, run to second, run to third. right. Right now, we haven't had a team score. There's always one in the basket. Uh-oh, look at this. The other team scored. There wasn't one in the basket. That was a point for the kicking team. If you take a look, there are cones in the field. We're going to let 2 students, one on each side, retrieve the balls that are in front of the cones. But you need to stay behind the cones for your safety. And also, if you run in the way of the ball, you're slowing the game up and we have to give the other team a point. Now, the only ways that you can score. 1, your team kicks the ball fast enough and continues to run the bases, and we cannot retrieve the balls in time. There are no balls in the basket for the pitcher to pitch. Oh, or like that instance, did you see the student run across and get hit with the ball? There's another way the other team scores. Those are the 2 main ways. Now here's another instance where the student missed the ball, which is okay, it happens, not a big deal. You put it in front and continue gameplay. All right, we are going to have a lot of fun playing this game. Let me remind you once again, your team can score if you are ready when it's your turn. You try to get the ball away from the defense so they cannot retrieve it in time to put it in the basket. We are going to have a lot of fun playing this game. This is non-stop. Everyone gets to kick, everyone gets to play, everyone gets to move. Can't wait to see you in PE.